Hey everyone, welcome back to the AWESMR Pop channel. First off, I want to say Happy Thanksgiving. Hope everyone eats until their stomachs explode. Just kidding. Now, some of you might be scrambling to make some last-minute dishes. Today, we'll teach you how to make pies with soda. It's super fast and super easy. You're going to need some all-purpose flour, some pure sugar cane, a stick of unsalted butter, a pie crust. We bought this one pre-made, so it's even easier to make. And of course, the star of our show. Well, we have multiple stars today. We're using Coke, 7-Up, and Cactus Cooler. Alright, so let's start by adding a 3/4 cup of sugar into a bowl. We also need 4 tablespoons of flour. Now let's use a whisk to mix this up. You're probably thinking, how the heck do you make pies with soda? Well, you'll just have to wait and see. Perfect! Now let's grab 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter. This brand of butter is pretty cool because it gives you different measurements on the wrapper. Now let me just make a mark right here. Perfect! Alright, that's 5 tablespoons. Now let me just slice this up. There we go. Gotta have butter with pie. Makes it so much better. Now for the fun part. Let's pour a can of cola into the pie crust. Now if your parents saw this, or your grandparents, they would probably think this is the most ridiculous idea in the world. But just tell them to sit back, relax, and watch magic happen. This is baking in 2020. Woo! Okay, now that the soda filled the crust, let's add some flour on top. There's not a specific measurement to this. You just want to fill the top with flour until it completely covers the soda. But if you do need a measurement, I'm on my second spoon right now. Here's the third. And here's the fourth. It took me about 4 giant spoonfuls of flour. I didn't show this earlier, but you'll also need some vanilla extract. Add a teaspoon on 1/2. And 1 more teaspoon on the other. Awesome! Now let's add the sliced butter on top. I know this looks very interesting, but I promise you, these pies are going to be delicious. Hopefully. I won't let you down. It's a super unique way to make a pie, and you're going to shock some people. In a good way. Now let's make our 7-Up pie. Follow the same steps as before. Pour in the soda. Now let's add the flour. I won't be using any vanilla extract for this one, so let's just add the sliced butter pieces on top. Out of the 3 flavors, which one do you think will taste the best? I have my money on the Coke or 7-Up, but I guess we'll find out later. Okay, let's prepare 1 more pie with the Cactus Cooler, and then we can bake them all at the same time. Since it is Thanksgiving, I wanted to create a pie that resembled a pumpkin pie, and this was the closest I could think of. To be honest, I don't have high expectations for this one. I think it's going to be the funkiest tasting pie, but once again, we'll have to find out later. Alright, got the flour on top. We won't be using any vanilla extract for this either, just adding butter on top. Perfect! Now let's cover each pie with aluminum foil. Now use a knife to cut it into a cross-like shape. Fold each quarter and tuck the foil under the pie crust. Perfect. Now give me a minute while I do the same for the other two. Okay, it's time to bake. Alright, so you have to cook these pies at 400 degrees for 30 minutes, and then drop the heat to 375 and cook for another 30 minutes. See you soon. We did it! We made our soda pies! Okay, I know this one looks burnt, but that's just the cola. Don't worry about it. The middle one is the 7-Up pie, and this last one is the Cactus Cooler pie. It looks more like a cheese pie than a pumpkin pie. Visually, for the ingredients we used, it looks pretty good. Let me cut a slice of this cola pie to show you how it looks on the inside. So it's not as dense as a regular pie, but it's got somewhat of a pie feel, so it's very cool. Alright, here's a closer look at our cola pie. Not bad, right? And once again, this is not burnt. Now let's grab a slice of this 7-Up pie. I can't wait to do the taste test. Now I know you guys can't smell this, but let me tell you, it smells amazing. Here's a closer look at our 7-Up pie. Alright, last but not least, let's grab a slice of our quote-unquote pumpkin pie. Check it out! Here's a closer look at our Cactus Cooler pie. I mean, it doesn't have the height of a normal pie, but I think it still looks pretty good. Okay, now it's time for the taste test. Let's start with the cola one. So out of the three, this is my number one pick. Here we go. That's really good. It's a good thing we use vanilla extract too. You get a lot of the buttery taste in the beginning, and then you start to taste a hint of cola. It's super good. Okay, now let's try the 7-Up one. This is my number 2 pick. Also, this doesn't have the vanilla extract, so we're just getting the full 7-Up flavor. Here we go. Oh yeah, this one is way better. Wow, by the way, this crust with the butter is amazing. I love the crunch. Also, I feel like I'm really eating a lemon or key lime pie. This one is now number 1. Now let's try the wacky Cactus Cooler pie. Obviously, this one was my 3rd pick, and this one doesn't have the vanilla extract as well, so we're only getting the soda flavor. Oh my gosh, this one's amazing. The butter and Cactus Cooler flavor actually work really well together. This might be number 1 now, but it's close. The 7-Up is really good too. That doesn't mean the cola one is bad, but I prefer the other two. And just a heads up, I was the only one who liked the Cactus Cooler over the other two. The other AWESMR members ranked the cola and 7-Up higher. Give it a try and let us know. Or if you use a different soda, let us know if that one's good too. Well, we hope you enjoyed our video. Hit that subscribe button to watch more videos. See ya!